This is my phonological awareness lesson plan. Today we are going to blend words into syllables. But before we do that, I want to read a short story and then we're going to talk about it. So this book is called I Wonder, and everybody's going to get to keep this book and put it in their browsing bag because you will get to write. Let me show you. You will get to write at the end your own, and you'll see, you'll get to add on to the story and you'll see what we're talking about. Okay, so this book is called I Wonder. I Wonder by Beverly Rice and illustrated by Laura Ferrero Close. I wonder about a lot of things. I wonder about animals. I wonder about cats. Cats can purr. How do cats purr? How do you think cats purr? Okay. I wonder about sheep. Sheep can grow wool. How do sheep grow wool? I wonder about fish. How do fish sleep? I wonder about a lot of things. Do they wonder about me? Okay, so whenever you get a copy of this book, you get to go in here and add some things that you wonder about and draw the picture, and you'll write your things right here. And you get to actually do two things. One and two. Alright, now, so we're going to blend words into syllables, and first I'm going to show you what we're going to do, and I want you to listen, and then we're going to do it together, okay? So I have a rubber band here, and what we're going to do is we're going to use our rubber band to show our syllables. So I have syllable cards right here, and I'm going to show you one of these words. So this word is rainbow, and I'm going to say rainbow. I'm going to say rainbow. Okay, so this word has two syllables, so it would be rain and bow. And the way that we're going to show that is we have our rubber band, okay, and we're holding it between both of our hands, just like this. And we're going to stretch it out as we say our part. So we'll say rainbow, okay, rainbow. And then I'm going to slowly bring it together whenever I say my whole word again. So I'm going to say rainbow, rainbow. And then I'm going to try another word, and I want you to listen. And then we're going to get to do it together. So we have hot dog, hot dog, hot dog. Okay, so let's try hot dog. Hot dog, hot dog. All right, now everybody will get their own rubber band, and we're going to try a word together. So let's look at magnet. Everybody say magnet with me. Magnet. Okay. How many syllables does magnet have? Let's see. Magnet. Two syllables. All right, so everybody hold up the rubber band. Let's say it together. We're going to stretch it. We're going to say magnet. And then we're going to bring it back together. We're going to say magnet. Okay? Let's try it again. Magnet. Magnet. Okay? And then let's try one more word. Let's try sunset. Okay? Let's look at our word sunset. Everybody say sunset with me. Sunset. Sunset. All right. Let's try sunset. 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 All right, let's try it one more time. Sunset. Sunset. Good job. All right. Y'all are doing so awesome. Now we're going to go ahead and split off into our small groups. So some of y'all will go ahead and do their first center of the day. Remember that you can look at the board to figure out your centers and where you need to go. And I'm going to call over small groups at a time. Okay? Okay. So, in our small group lesson today, we are going to do a fun activity. So everybody's going to get a piece of paper. And we are going to work in pairs. What does work in pairs mean? That's right, work with two. So you and one other person. All right, so on our paper, we have pictures like this. What is this? Does anybody know what this is? Right, it's a coffee cup, and it looks like tea because we can see a tea bag in there. Okay. And then let's look at one more. And y'all are going to get to do these by yourself, but I'm going to do a couple of them with you. Let's see, I'm going to try to find one. Alright, what is this? Cheese. Cheese. That's right. Okay, so these, what we're going to do is we have these little chips here, and everybody gets a chip. And what these are going to do is you're going to get to put these in the boxes as you say the syllables, or as you sound out the word, okay? Alright, so I'm going to try to point this down so that way you can see. Alright, so I'm going to do the first one with you. And with this first one, we're going to go ahead and do cheese. Okay? So I'm going to sound it out. Cheese. Cheese. Alright, let's do it with my fingers. Cheese. Cheese. Okay, so that's what we're going to do with these chips. We're going to go cheese. And then when we get all of our chips on there, we're going to slide our finger across and we're going to say cheese. Or maybe rain, or axe. Okay, so let's try one more, and then you and your partner are going to work together and take turns doing these. Alright, so let's try shirt. Shirt. Alright, so I have my chips. I'm going to say shirt. Shirt. Okay? Alright, so y'all see how I do that. Now, you and your partner will work together. One of you will do one, and then the other person will do the other, and you're going to take turns going back and forth. So everybody will get all of these papers. Okay. And these are your cards, basically, that you're going to use whenever you're practicing. And then you're going to get to take these home along with your chips and get to practice these at home and show your mom and your dad or your aunt or your uncle or grandma whoever you might want to show how you know how to sound out each word in the word fork, or in the word axe, or in the word rain, and how you know how to place each one and then slide and blend it together. Okay? Alright, so everybody gets their papers, and during this time I would just kind of monitor and listen to each student out of my group of 5 or 6 that I would have, and this is whenever I would be assessing them and making sure that they actually know what they're putting together. And then whenever they finish doing these, we'll do like a little closing, and I'll have them share to me what they learned during this small group activity. And then I also want them to blend or segment another word from our word cards. So they could either come up with a word that they would like to do that had 2 syllables, or they can pick a card and segment the syllables. And then they would go back to their seat, and I would call over another group and we would do the same thing.